I'm not even sure if you can actually sit through this entire video because this whole situation just makes my head hurt and makes me lose about 2 brain cells and IQ, more than I want to admit. But here you go, a video is a video.
But what I'm saying is that she copied my vent, not just one of my vents, 2 of my vents.
Look, I get the fact that you actually observed what you saw from her vent to yours, but she probably has the same, and maybe clearly has the same trauma as yours. And I know you say later on in the video that she's allowed to vent and you don't have anything with it. If that was the case, then why did you have to make this video just because she identically made a vent off of yours? Yeah, sure, I get the fact that it really looked like yours, but why just why just make it look like it was a very serious crime? You could have handled this a bit more further and a bit more mature, but you didn't. And that's the thing I kind of focused on your side and POV. But go off, girl, I guess. Here's more.
Identically. And I always make sure I put in my description of my vents.
My sister in Christ, you literally did that for every single vent you posted, and you literally put emojis on it. I mean, yeah, sure, I know that you usually do those kind of stuff, but like, constantly?
To not copy. I always say something like, don't copy, this isn't a meme or a trend, don't get inspo from it, like all that sort of stuff. So I make it extremely clear that I don't want people copying my vents or getting inspiration from them.
One thing that I kind of like tried to observe is that Kimiko probably made that vent because she felt safe that someone out there actually had the same trauma and that she didn't feel alone. But she had absolutely nowhere to any intention to copy your vent. That's what I'd like to observe and say there.
I personally think that I was in the right.
I guess whose immaturity is showing.
I fully deserved that apology. Because people should know better not to copy other people's vents. Yeah, I get it. I get it if you're going through something extremely similar to me. And you're allowed to vent. You're allowed to express yourself that way. But you can't copy my vents. You can't just steal my vent.
I'm afraid to tell you this, but I don't think that she was even trying to copy your vent. Not even having a single intention to. Like, if you already knew that she could have had a similar trauma than yours, then you could have handled this a bit more mature. Speaking since you're 15, but like, go off.
I don't have a problem with you venting. Like, it's really none of my business what you do.
You quite literally said that you're able to vent whatever you want and that it's not your business. But you also said that you shouldn't copy it, even though you already know that there's other people having a similar trauma like yours.
But it does become my business when you're full on copying my vents. Like, there's absolutely no difference between my vents and the vents that she uploaded.
I'm not trying to cancel a minor here, but if you're an actual 15-year-old that actually could handle this a bit more mature, like you say, you could have. You could have been it. If you actually said that, then so be it. Like, huh?
And I just like to point out that it's not my toxic fan base that's going after her, telling her to end herself. It's the trolls from my channel. Well, at least from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen a single one of my subscribers telling her to end herself. All I've been seeing are the trolls from my channel going onto her channel saying that sort of stuff.
Finally, an actual thing to point out.
It's not my fans, it's the people that have been harassing me that are doing this. So don't come at me or my fans and call my fan base toxic, because they're really not. And really, like, you should know better.
If you could already tell that she was a minor from the start, maybe try to sound a bit more understanding. Like, she could be like younger than you, and you know, she did the thing, and you're the teenager. Maybe try that? I don't know, man.
Not to copy someone's vent. And I think I was fully in the right for calling her out. Like, and now people are making rants about me and making me look like the bad guy. I'm really not.
We know that you're not the bad guy. We are just trying to make others know about it and let you know about our opinions on what you did. That's not what we tried to do.
I'm really not in this situation. She really shouldn't have copied my vents. That's all I'm saying. Because it's extremely disrespectful, and this is stuff that I've gone through. And yeah, I just don't think it's very respectful to do that. I saw her apology, I accept it, but now people are coming at me, calling me the bad guy, saying that I'm overreacting, I was out of line. I really wasn't. You really shouldn't be stealing my vents. So, and also, I didn't turn off my comments to avoid conflict. My comments have been off for over a week now due to all the harassment I've been getting. So it's not like I've turned off my comments to try and hide.
You're laughing. You're laughing about a serious topic. You're chuckling.
Like, if someone wants to argue with me, go for it. Like, I'm all for an argument, but seriously, don't look at me like I'm a coward, like I'm trying to run away from conflict, because I'm really not.
Okay, I'm tired. For the most part, for the entire video, from what I can remember, she said about her past and all, and not to do that again. Which is quite off topic, since you're literally talking about a person who, quote unquote, stole your vent, or should I say, stole, if you like that. But like, let's say goodbye. I'm tired.